everyone, welcome to my DBT course. What is DBT? DBT stands for Data Builder Tool. It is that data transformation tool, or you can call it ETL tool. So DBT works on top of data warehouse, such as the Google BigQuery, AWS Redshift, or the Snowflake and Databricks. DBT will do the data cleaning and remove the duplicate data and do the integration and filter, aggregate and join whatever you want based on your requirements. And DBT it is open source, and it is just a combination of the SQL script and also YAML file configuration. So it's very easy and also quick to learn and to use. The other bonus part for DBT is the documentation. As you know, documentation is always very painful. So DBT, you can just run DBT document, and then you will get all the documents and the definition you need, which is very cool. So next step, I'm going to show you how to install DBT. DBT install is very simple for Mac. First, you need to have the Python. Let's say Python. I have a Python version 3.11. Then next step, you just need to install DBT. That's very cool. I already installed here. The other thing I want to say that DBT, you just install DBT, just install that the DBT core for cloud. So if you want, because for the next demos we are going to I'm going to show you how to use the DBT transformation over Snowflake. So I'm going to install that the plugins for that the Snowflake and also Postgres. How to install this one? It just pip install DBT, and then this dash with plugin's name for Snowflake, it is Snowflake. And then for that the Postgres, it just pip Postgres plugins, you just pip install DBT Postgres. That's it. So you already installed you installed all the DBT core and also plugins for Snowflake and Postgres. So that's verify all those information. Yeah, you already get all that the core and plugins. After we install the DBT tool, then we can create our first project. That's use that it just use DBT init, and then the next is your project name. So that's called DBT demo. With DBT init, it will create the setup file like profiles and also the config file for a project, and also another pre setup folders for you. Here it asks you which database I want to use. Here I want to use the Snowflake. And it asking for all the connection details for the Snowflake, like account. So all those information can be changed later in the profile. I will show you later, but here we just put anything, username, and also use password, and also password let's see, whatever row, account, admin, warehouse, snowflake, warehouse, database, DB, okay, schema public, threads, it means how many jobs you want to run concurrently. So you can put the 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. If you put more numbers like 10, then it means you will run 10 jobs concurrently. But it needs more resource to support those 10 jobs to run. I'm putting 2 here to run 2 threads at the same time. Okay, you can show, it shows you that all those, for that connections information is put in this folder. It is normally this folder, this profile YAML file is just credentials for your connection to your data warehouse. So it will not normally it will not in your DBT project folder. So just in case you just check in all your sensitive information to the GitHub. Once you run the DBT init for your first project DBT demo, then under this folder you will get a lot of files. Let's use the Visual Studio to open that and see the details. DBT is a very organized tools. It has the different folders for different purposes. And also it has one DBT underscore project YAML file. This file is the configuration file for whole project. If you want to configure something which is on the project level, then this DBT project YAML file is the right place for you to make this config. For example, test passes is in the test folders, and also that we want to configure this one, and also same here for this one materialized view is not a table, it also set up here. Okay, that goes to here. The name is DBT demo, and the profile is also DBT demo. What is the profile? Profile is that the sensitive connection information that we set up before when we run in DBT init for that those information about the data warehouses, data warehouse account, username, password. It is in that the .dbt profiles. Let's open that file. It is in the home folder and a hidden file. Yeah, this one, profiles.yaml file. This profiles the one, and it should be make it them. This one should be exactly the same as this one. So if you want to use that DB demo one, then this is also should be the demo one. Let me change it back. And for these profiles, let's focus on these profiles. Profiles that contains all that the connection information for the DBT, and and also for different project, it is in this same file. So this profile YAML file can contains as many projects, as many accounts you want here, and it is organized in two levels. The first level, it is a project level. The second level, it is that we call it environment level. So for example, we have that for this project DBT demo, I can have multiple account in different environment. One is dev, one is prod, and the other one is load testing. So for this different environment, we can connect to the different database, for example, and also maybe if you want, you can connect to the different warehouse. And except this environment level, we can have the different configuration on that the project level, like demo. Let's say I have another project, DBT demo 2. So then here, if you have another project, then you can have that connect to the DB project demo or DBT demo 2, for example, here. So let's go back here. I'm still using the DB demo 1, a DBT demo. Let's go back to this dev, and also target. So for this project, we have the dev, prod, load. Then which account it is using? This is defined. This depends on what target is setting. So for this project right now, it is using the dev account information. If we want to change it to the prod, then you just use target that is prod. Let's change it to the dev, back to dev. And for this dev account, we just randomly input before. So let's put the real information here. Account information goes to log into your Snowflake, and on this URL, I mean, this is that under this .com, it is your account information. Change it to remove this one and change this to dash, and the database is this one, is the database that I want to use. This database and the password. So since the password is so sensitive, I would like to use that. I can put the readable text here, but it's for the security reason, let's use that environment variable here. Environment variable, we use this one, the Ginger format, env var, and then we use the define that environment name as DBT password. And same here, same for the username, we just declare it as we look it as the sensitive information as DBT. Okay, well, let's call the username. And for others, this account a data warehouse, it is using the what's the warehouse profile? I think this is the warehouse I'm using. That is a computer warehouse. Computer warehouse. Okay, that's it. The other thing we need to remember, before we run the DBT, we should make sure that those two environment variables are set. It is by that the set environment variable is simple. You just use export environment variable name and then put environment values here, whatever you want. So since I already set up those two environment variables, so I will skip this one, and then next we go to verify whether this DBT can connect to the Snowflake data warehouse correctly. This verify is using the DBT debug, which is very simple. DBT debug. Okay, it shows all the connections okay. So what if I use, for example, if I use this prod, since this prod I'm using the incorrect information. So if in this case, if you run DBT debug again, then you'll get failed. So the check failed, connection failed. Let me change it to back dev. Then if you run it again, you will say it is correctly. Connection correct. Okay.